In light of the spread of the COVID-19 virus and the guidance being given by public health officials, the session has decided to suspend all in-person church activities until further notice, which includes our weekly worship service, which is sad because worship is the central task of the church, and yet that task never transcends our divine responsibility to preserve and protect human life. And we as the church at this moment must take seriously and cooperate fully in the attempts to stop the spread of this virus. Besides, worship is not and has never been just about what happens here on a Sunday morning. Being the church is a joy and a privilege to gather together, but it's much more than that. And I invite you to see this as an opportunity to demonstrate and practice being the church beyond the pews and this building. This is a time for us to be creative, to pay attention to the wild leading of the Holy Spirit in this wilderness, and to ask God how we are called to act and serve, to be a blessing to all the world. So here's what's going to happen in the next few weeks. On a Saturday evening, you're going to receive an email with the bulletin for worship and also our children's bulletin. On Sunday morning, we are going to be posting our worship service live at 10:45 on Facebook. And we hope that you'll plan to and commit to being present with us in spirit through watching and participating in our worship service together. For those who cannot or don't have access to Facebook, there's a DVD available and you can contact us to deliver the DVD to your doorstep. To help us stay connected in this time of isolation, we've created a new Facebook group, which is a closed group for our congregation, so that we can keep each other informed, that we can minister to and pray for each other, and we can continue the holy conversations that normally would happen here on a Sunday morning. Now here's what you can do during this time. First and foremost, you can help prevent the spread of COVID-19 by cooperating with the guidelines from public officials. Practice social distancing, avoid social gatherings, wash your hands thoroughly. If you're in the high-risk category, that's 60 years and over, or you have underlying health conditions, we encourage you to stay home and take care of yourself. You can commit to being with us on a Sunday morning at 10:45, either on Facebook or by watching the DVD. And remember that fancy, flashy new directory that we made? Well, we encourage you to pick it up and to make phone calls, send texts, ask how people are doing, ask how you can be praying for or support one another during this time. You can get creative with your community, whether that's with coworkers, friends, or neighbors in your street. Write notes, create online gatherings, sing from your porch. Find out what you can do to bring grace and hope to this world that needs it. Finally, you can pray. Pray for our healthcare workers. Pray for our school teachers. Pray for our public officials. Pray for each other. And pray for the world, for the well-being of all of God's children. May God be with you during this time, and in your isolation, may you know the presence of your church family and of the Holy Spirit of our loving God. Peace be with you.